I enjoy that right there. I enjoy that right there. I enjoy the Callum intro. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another stream, ladies and gentlemen. And as you guys know, listen, I love these streams where I'm just talking to you guys. We're having a conversation about the football, where we're just talking about Liverpool Football Club. This is my favorite type of stream. You know, we sit here and we just speak about Liverpool Football Club. I think this is massive. Like talking about LFC, talking about the club I love, for me is always above everything else. I love to talk about my club. I love my club, and I love speaking to you guys about our club, Liverpool Football Club. Big up to all of you guys. Please do make sure you guys are liking. Do make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you're yet to do so. And how about this? I want to ask you guys, what topic do you want to start with first? What topic? You tell me. Shall we start with Diaz? Shall we start with Ekitike, Nunez? What situation you want us to talk about? Because I feel like it's a collection of things. It's like a collectivity of shit that we have to talk about. You know, that's the thing. So that's the thing. So let me know, guys. What do you want me to talk about? What do you want me to talk about? And you want to know something, actually? I feel that like this whole situation anyways is interlinked. I don't even think we need timestamps for today's stream, because the whole stream is just going to be about the forward line. You get me? So hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. And anyway, let's just talk. Look, obviously, with the whole current situation at Liverpool Football Club, it's still like a difficult conversation. It's still a difficult conversation to have even a week later. Like, it's not easy to sit here and talk transfers, I promise you. Which is why after the Copa show, I literally did 3 straight shows where we just talk about like other Premier League clubs and stuff like this. Because I did feel like, you know, as Liverpool fans, you know, I still want to give time people like to mourn and you know, stuff like this. It's still a difficult time, make no mistake. Like, still, even a week later, I do feel like speaking about, like, you know, signings and stuff, still deep down it feels wrong, you know, but it's what we have to do. Yeah, you know, Callum said something on the Tuesday show, and he's been doing this way longer than I have. He said, listen, we have a role, even as content creators, to galvanize the fan base, to make everyone come together as a family, to speak to every single person. And I think this is very important. This is something that's very important to me, you know, because at the end of the day, we're all human beings. We all make mistakes. You know, no one is perfect. But our role is not to just come here and say 4-3-3, sell this guy, buy this guy. Sometimes you have to have deep life conversations as well, and come together as a group of collective people, as a community, as a family. I think we do that in this community better than anyone else, better than anywhere else. Like, this community is absolutely elite. And so many people in the chat, I can call my brothers, my sisters, people who I trust in real life, like I would trust, like, to tell them real life stuff, to tell them about myself. Like, this is the thing. So for me, even a week after the situation, it still feels like wrong to talk about it. But, you know, I do have to talk about it because this is like my job, if you would like. This is like what I do for a living. This is what we want to talk about. And we have to think about it this way, and we have to speak about these things. That's just the truth. So big up to all of you guys. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. I don't want to keep interrupting the show to say like and subscribe. So just hit the like button and just subscribe to the channel if you're ready to do so right here, right now. And look, let's just talk about the forward line in general. You know, because it's not just a matter of like Diaz alone or Nunez alone, or like obviously what happened last week. Like, it's just a totality of things. The thing is, over these last 3 days, every single one of you guys who's on Twitter, who's on any social media, has seen news about, you know, Diaz leaving Liverpool Football Club, you know, Nunez leaving Liverpool Football Club, and the news refuses to go away. The news, big approach, Ruiz. The news refuses to go away. You know, like, Diaz wants out, Nunez wants out, etc. Like, these things are just, you know, not going away with Liverpool Football Club. And obviously, the unfortunate situation, the tragic situation that happened last week now puts us in a position as well where we might have to be looking even at extra people in there, extra positions in there. Like, that's the thing. As things stand, if Diaz and Nunez leave, we are left from 6 to 3. We're left with Mo, we're left with Chiesa, and we're left with Gakpo. That's it. Like that's it. It's just those are the three forwards essentially that we have. Big up Aaron, the general. These are the three forwards that we have essentially, So this is the thing. And with Diaz and Nunez leaving, look, and I've said this on the Tuesday show, and I've said this on the Tuesday show, and I reiterate this right now. Make no mistake, if anyone wants to leave Liverpool Football Club, like, feel free. Any person right now who comes out and says, I want to leave Liverpool Football Club, no problem. Be my guest. I'll open the door for you and you can leave. Like, at this moment in time, that's the thing. So that's the Abud X is a crazy place, my brother. That's why I left it, Twitter. So that's the thing for me. Like, we're left in a position now where we really have to like rebuild the whole forward line. And that's why the title of this stream is the Liverpool forward line rebuild. Because it's not just buying one guy anymore. It's not just buying two guys anymore. It's just, it's just very difficult. It's just very difficult right now to look at this forward line situation. It's just so difficult, man. Like, for me, any player that wants to leave Liverpool right now, I open the door, Habibi. You want to leave, no problem. Go ahead, leave, and that's the thing. Like, I just don't think it's the time, like, for anything other than this, because we need a squad that's galvanized. We need a team that's galvanized. We need people who come together. We need a football team that comes together, because this thing that people say, like, I'm not excited for the season, etc. The reason why I'm excited for the season is because I want us to do it for him. Like, I want us to do it for Jota. I want us to do it for Diogo. That's the thing. And I think that sends an even like more beautiful message if at the end of the season we're lifting the Premier League, we're lifting the Champions League, and Jota's wife is there, and his friends and his family, and like, it's a special moment with Liverpool Football Club, and Liverpool Football Club are capable of special things, and at this moment in time, if anyone doesn't want to be at Liverpool, bro, leave. Like, it's okay, because this last week has shown us how deep life is. It's shown us like how difficult life is, how difficult it is even being a football fan, at times, because I want a team that wants to be there. If Mo comes out and says he wants to leave, no problem, leave. If Gravenberg wants to leave, if McAllister wants to leave, whoever wants to leave, it's okay, bro. Liverpool Football Club will survive and will continue to be the biggest club in England. And for me, look, I think this season is a very important season for us. This transfer window is a very important transfer window for us. Number 21, inshallah, we are capable of doing that. I want us to win number 7 as well, of course. And this PSG thing, it's very interesting. PSG slapped Real Madrid literally yesterday 3-0. They beat Arsenal 3-1 on aggregate. They beat Aston Villa. They beat everyone. We got knocked out by PSG on penalties. Like, the best team in Europe had to take us to a penalty shootout, had to have a masterclass from their defenders, from their goalkeeper, to knock us out. That shows me that the closest team to PSG in the entirety, 4-0, even worse, the closest team in the entirety of Europe to Paris Saint-Germain is actually Liverpool Football Club. Like, we're actually the closest team to them. And it shows it. We got knocked out literally on a penalty shootout based off of a Konate mistake. That's it. A Konate mistake and a penalty shootout led to us literally getting knocked out by PSG. That's all. So for me, I look at this current situation, and could it be have a sprinkle of emotion in what I'm saying? Yes. But if anyone doesn't want to be here at this moment in time, no problem, leave. Because I want a galvanized squad. I want a squad that wants to fight on all ends. I want a squad that's together. And if someone feels like they're unhappy or just doesn't want to go. No problem. Like, I'm not going to fight it. Why should I sit here and go like, no, please stay? And look, Diaz, you want to leave? No problem. Nunez, you want to leave? No problem. No problem. It's okay. You can leave. Anyone wants to leave at this moment in time, they can leave. That's it. Konate wants to leave next summer to go to Real Madrid. عادي حبيبي, play this last season and then leave. It's okay. It's okay. So I look at our forward line situation. Obviously, Diaz and Nunez go. Jota, obviously, unfortunately, it's crazy that I'm even saying this on a stream, to be honest with you. I just can't get over it. I'm sorry. I literally can't even speak about this normally without feeling bad, honestly. Like, it's just such a horrendous situation. With Jota gone, of course, God rest his soul. You've got 3 more people as well. You got 3 more people as well now that you've got to buy. Like, this is something that we have to keep in mind. Like, we've got a lot of work to do when it comes to the forward line position. Now, here's the thing with this left wing thing. Let me start with this left wing thing. Luis Diaz. Look, Bayern Munich want Luis Diaz. According to certain German sources, they've even agreed personal terms. So the guy might want out. And I always say this, like, regarding any transfer. Agreeing personal terms is always a sign that someone's essentially gone. Literally, like, agreeing personal terms is a literal sign that someone is just gone 100%. So, like, if it is true and Diaz has agreed personal terms with another club, whether it be Bayern, whether it be Barca, whether it be any club, like, it's important to keep this in mind. It's important to keep this in mind. I do believe that Diaz will probably leave Liverpool Football Club. Now, here's the thing. If he does leave Liverpool Football Club, now we need to find a replacement. And it has to be a proper replacement. Here's the thing with Rodrygo. And this is what pisses me off, yeah? And I'm sure probably the Arsenal fans in the chat will even agree that this is what pisses them off. You're scrolling through Twitter. Liverpool have contacted Rodrygo. Arsenal have contacted Rodrygo. Bayern have contacted, like, every day, you know, like, Rodrygo wants to leave. By the way, Fabrizio would tweet, like, Rodrygo's on the bench for the 5th game in a row. And then you look at your phone and it's like, Rodrygo wants to stay at Real Madrid. Like, what? Is the guy staying or is the guy leaving? Can we get to the bottom of this? Like, can I just understand, does the guy want to leave or does the guy want to stay? This is the thing that we have to keep in mind. Like, are you staying or are you leaving, my brother? Rodrygo, that is. We have to keep this in mind. Is the guy staying? Is the guy leaving? Does he want to stay? Does he want to leave? Like, it's a very confusing situation because Rodrygo can't make his mind up. Simply put, Rodrygo cannot make his mind up. And because Rodrygo cannot make his mind up, we are in this position. That's just the truth. If Rodrygo made his mind up, I want to make something clear. And I am, you can say I'm putting my neck on the line here. You could say, you know, maybe I'm being a bit tribal. I don't think I am. I think I'm being completely honest. Look, if Rodrygo chooses Arsenal over Liverpool, he's a fraud. Because there is literally no reason why a player should choose Arsenal Football Club over Liverpool Football Club. Sorry, Arsenal fans in the chat. I know you're disappointed, but, like, I don't think he would choose Arsenal. And even Igal today said it in the stream. Like, he literally said it himself. And if Igal says it, then it tells you all you need to know. Like, even Igal himself said, big up Mirza. Even Igal himself said, yo, Liverpool are the better project. That's the thing. Liverpool are the better project. And the reports coming out from Sasha Tavolieri is, if Rodrygo does say he wants to leave Real Madrid, then we will be going in for him. Now, there are other scenarios, you know. It could be, like, I give you an example. Liverpool could sign Malik Fofana, have Gakpo as the starter, and sign up top, let's say, Mikutatse, and obviously Ekitike, let's say. You know, let's say the 3 Liverpool signings for the forward line are Mikutatse, Ekitike, and Malik Fofana. It's still a very plausible situation. It's still a very plausible scenario. So for us to come here and act like it's impossible for this to be one of the scenarios, it's not impossible. And here's the thing, and it's been reported again by Ben Jacobs, and this is the thing that I've always said. Like, it's just, I've said this 100 million times and people refuse to believe. But خلاص حبيبي, you don't want to believe, up to you. People refuse to believe. We will try for Isak. we will try for Isak, and we will give our best to try to sign Alexander Isak at Liverpool Football Club. If Isak does not want to join Liverpool Football Club, we'll go try to sign Ekitike. That's how I see it as well. I see it exactly how Ben Jacobs sees it. Literally exactly how Ben Jacobs sees it is exactly how I see it. Literally the same exact way. I believe if we do not sign Isak, that the striker that we will sign is going to be Ekitike. That's it. That's how I look at it. And the thing is, like, now, obviously, like, I haven't panicked since the start of the window. And big up to Sean, who always reminds me of this. Like, bro, if you watch just No Context Fan TV and you have a TikTok brain, you would think, like, Hossam is this negative guy. But I'm genuinely, like, positive 95% of the time about Liverpool Football Club. So I'm very positive about Liverpool Football Club. I think we can do really well. But we do have to move a bit quicker now when it comes to forward line players. I think most people in the chat would agree with me. It's very important for us to move a bit quicker when it comes to this forward line position. We cannot do what the others say. You know, we cannot do, you know, what other clubs do or blah, 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 because we are in a different position. Specifically, if we know as a football club that Nunez is gone and Diaz is gone. If you feel like there is no coming back for Nunez, there is no coming back for Diaz, there is no coming back for Chiesa, for whoever, we have to move a bit quicker. We have to move a little bit quicker. This is just the truth. This is just the truth. We have to move a little bit quicker. This is just the honest situation. We can't, guys. I've been very complimentary of the football club, and I will continue to compliment the football club because guess what? We signed Florian Wirtz. Let's keep this in mind. Liverpool Football Club signed Florian Wirtz, and this is something that I refuse to push to the side because it's not something that I'm just going to ignore. We literally signed one of the biggest talents in the entirety of the world over Bayern, over Madrid, over all these. Like, we did that shit. We signed Florian Wirtz, guys. We did. Like, this right here, and I'm going to show you on the screen right here. This is not fake. This right here is reality. This right here is reality. Never forget this, because people are acting like this is not something that happened. This is something that simply we're just gonna push to the side, blah 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 blah. This literally happened, you guys. This literally happened. He said no to Bayern. He said no to Real Madrid. He said no to Manchester City, and he said yes to Liverpool Football Club. Now, keep in mind, if I did a stream 2 months ago and I said, guys, Liverpool are going to sign Florian Wirtz, I promise you every single rival fan in the chat would be like, ha, 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 ha. Just like they're doing ha, ha about Isak. And I know Sean and Jack always call this out, like them two specifically. Every time you talk to a rival about Liverpool Football Club, it has to be this like deep existential conversation. You know, like, by the way, Arsenal want Rodrygo. Oh yeah, if Arsenal get Rodrygo, they're cooking. Liverpool want Isak. Liverpool can't sign Isak. It's impossible for Liverpool to sign Isak. What makes you think that Isak would... It's directly, immediately. People in the chat will know what I'm talking about. People in the chat know what I'm talking about. People who watch all the other content creators, all the channels and everything. You speak about Rodrygo to Arsenal, Gyökeres to Arsenal. Oh my God! If Arsenal get Rodrygo, it's amazing. We speak about Liverpool to Isak to Liverpool. What makes you think that he would leave Champions League? Habibi, Sporting Lisbon have Champions League football. Real Madrid have Champions League football. Like, what? Like, is it just us that this shit applies to? It's just us that this shit applies to. Like, it's very possible for Arsenal to sign Rodrygo. It's possible for them to get Gyökeres, all these guys. But it's impossible for us to sign Isak. Like, oh, it's impossible. Because Isak grew up in the streets of Sweden dreaming to be the next Shola Amiobi or Papi Cisse or Dembaba or Sami Amiobi. I'm sure, I'm 100% certain of it. Like, he grew up in the streets of Sweden dreaming of playing for Newcastle United, right? Bro, these guys act like a call from Liverpool makes no difference. Bro, one conversation from with Slot for Isak and he'd be tempted to leave immediately. Literally one conversation. Told your ass. Told your ass, you fraud, that Joao Pedro will cook. Put respect on my name. You're like, I know why Hussam is doing this. Let me show you his comment, yeah? Because people think I lie, yeah? Watch this. Watch this fraud right here. I will go to my Chelsea are cooking video. Yeah, watch this right there. Let me show you exactly what this fraud commented. And cook his ass right now. I'm gonna cook his ass. This is his comment right here. Watch this. On the Joao Pedro video, yeah? I'm gonna cook your ass right now. Texas Blue, and then we'll come back to the video. I will cook your ass, and then we'll come back to the video as soon as I'm done cooking your ass right here. You get me? As soon as I'm done cooking your ass, I'm 100%. Here we go. Watch this. This is my Joao Pedro video, yeah? This is comment. Like your own comments always. He's like, this is some Pep level reverse psychology from Don Hussam. Praising a club you no longer consider a rival. We see right through you, lol. I'm like, how do you say that when you heard me say I would literally take him at Liverpool? Like, I literally said I would take Joao Pedro at Liverpool. And he's like, oh my God. This is why you are a fraud and you're a bum. You get me? Let's get through this ads. No one cares about TOEFL. Make Chelsea a lot. Despite Newcastle efforts, here we go, confirmed. Now, first of all, of course, as I always say, just because a club qualifies for the Champions League, aka Newcastle, of course, it's who could link up play with like the best of them in the English Premier League. I'm a little bit jealous of this signing because this is a player I really wanted at Liverpool as well. Like, I really rate Joao Pedro, and I think he's a phenomenal player. Let's look at some talent ID, Habibi. Talent ID, Habibi. Talent ID. I'm not ends. I'm not drifty. I don't big up players who have a shit first touch and who can't play the sport. Bro, I love football. I love this sport. I would have loved Joao Pedro at Liverpool. I'd have loved Joao Pedro at Liverpool Football Club. He's a great signing. Madrid fans think Rodrygo's going City. I don't know why. Hey, if Rodrygo goes to Manchester City, Arsenal fans, we can put our rivalry in the bag because City are winning the league next season. If they have a front three of like Foden, Sherky, Haaland, and Rodrygo, put the fries in the bag directly. It's over. Mr. Perfecto, I know you're a City fan secretly watching because you want to see what the ops are doing. But Habibi, I'm telling you right now, hey, I'll be so honest with you. Rodrygo signs for City, put the prize in the bag. It's done, mate. Like, it's done. It's just done. But you want to know something? This goes back to what I was saying before Texas Blue rudely interrupted. The fraud who was calling me out. All love. We are enemies about Joao Pedro till the end of next season. I remember. When he scores like a lot of goals and he's doing like a lot of good things, we'll talk, huh? So my thing is, this comes back to the previous conversation, Sean. Remember what I said? A City fan can come here and say Rodrygo to Manchester City. An Arsenal fan can say Rodrygo to Arsenal. We say Isak to Liverpool. Oh my God! How can Isak like go to Liverpool Football Club? Why? Why would Isak choose to go to Liverpool? Because, you know, Isak has Champions League football at Newcastle, and he is the cornerstone of this Newcastle project. You know, they start big, like, you know, using big words, you know, like Newcastle are now a team that's willing to compete in the Champions League and the Premier League, and they have Saudi owners. And according to David Ornstein, he said that Isak is not for sale. First of all, every player has a price. So if I call Barcelona and offer them 600 million for Yamal, they'd sell him. Literally every player in the planet has a price. Verge has a price. Salah has a price. Every player in the planet has a price. So if I call Newcastle, I offer them 120 million, 130 million for Isak, they're going to go like, no, because he's the cornerstone of this project. Blah, 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 blah. Like, that's what they're going to say. I'm sure Isak doesn't want to join Liverpool as well, you know, because he has a dream. He has a dream of playing for Newcastle his whole life. His whole life he has dreamt of playing for Newcastle. The disrespect you are showing Newcastle is annoying, not gonna lie. Have you seen the disrespect Newcastle fans have shown us in every fucking comment section, everywhere? You know that there is someone who literally insulted my prophet because I said Isak can join Liverpool. And you're talking to me about disrespect. Shut your ass up. Look how the Newcastle fans are behaving. Say no to Rodrygo. He disrespected more on the club. Yeah, Habibi. Mohamed Salah came out before the game and he said, we want revenge. If you're an opposition player and you hear someone on the other side say, we want revenge, you're going to do stuff like that. If Mikel Arteta comes out before the season starts and Mikel Arteta says, we want revenge on Liverpool Football Club, you think the Liverpool players won't take that personally? They won't mention it in training? They will. It's normal. I wouldn't look at that video and go like, man, he disrespected Salah so much. Come on, man. As it stands, what's your first sale, Elliot? As it stands, my first sale is Nunez. My second sale is Nunez. My third sale is Nunez. My fourth sale is Nunez. My fifth sale is Nunez. My sixth sale is Nunez. My seventh sale is Nunez. My eighth sale is Nunez. My ninth sale is Nunez. My 10th sale is Nunez. 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th sale, 20th sale is all Darwin Nunez. That's who I want to sell right now. That's the ASAP, like leave my football club player right now. You get me? Big up to you though. So for me, now, with Rodrygo, with this whole situation, there is a world in which Liverpool signed Rodrygo and Isak. That world is the 2% world. So I have to be objective because we're not here to talk about just the 2% world. Let's talk about the 80% world, the 90% world, the 95% world. This just ain't about like the 1%. My only problem and the hypocrisy I call out is every time you ask like a rival about a Liverpool signing, oh my God, no. Like, bro, who are Newcastle with all due respect? Who are they? Great club, fantastic club, massive club, all that stuff. But Liverpool are Real Madrid compared to Newcastle. Like, let's just be serious. So Isak gets a call from the team that have won the Premier League, that can win the Champions League next season. He's supposed to say no. Rodrygo is supposed to go to Arsenal, who've won nothing in 3 years, and say no to Liverpool. I mean, let's be honest here. This is what I think might happen. We might sign Rodrygo, Ekitike, Mikutatsa. We might sign Isak, Vlahovic as backup on a free, and like Malik Fofana. There's endless possibilities. You want to know the problem? And this is where we have to be honest as Liverpool fans. Liverpool fans in the chat, please don't turn into Arsenal fans who just praise everything the club does. Let's just be objective. We need to move quicker because it's July 10th now, and we need to sort out this forward line situation. We need to sort out this forward line situation. It's just the truth. We sign Ekitike, Rodrygo, Mikutatsa, or Vlahovic, or whoever the hell striker, no problem. No problem. Or go get Mateta or whoever. Like, just get like some random striker who's backup striker. Let's go. Why not? Why not? That's the thing. So for me, I think it's very important to keep this in mind. Like, we have a lot of work to do when it comes to the forward line. And on top of this, make no mistake, Mark Gahey wants to be a Liverpool player. We want to sign Mark Gahey. So we can't just sit on our ass now. We need to start. Okay, let's go. Let's pump these transfers. Let's go. Let's go right now. Right here, right now. Let's go. Quicker. You know? That's the thing. This is what I want. Look. Not all of them golden gang. Listen, the actions of one person don't represent everyone. The actions of one person don't represent everyone. I want to say, thank you to Redline of Teranga, thank you to Jenny, thank you to Aaron, thank you to the people that I spoke to during the Jota thing who actually calmed me down and let me know, listen, 99% of the people believe in you. Like, they know why you monetize the stream. They know what you're doing for the community. But the 1%, sometimes it just ruins everything, It's like Arsenal, when they sign Jokeres and then sign with him Madueke, like it just ruins the whole thing. So for me, like, that's the thing. Like, of course, he only represents himself. He doesn't represent the entirety of the Newcastle fan base, but it did happen. And big up to everyone who believed in us as well. And yeah. And for me, look, we have to now get the transfers sorted, because I want them to be in for pre-season. I want them to play alongside the likes of Florian Wirtz. I want them to play alongside the likes of Mohamed Salah. I want them to play alongside the likes of Gakpo. Get used to the team, get used to the atmosphere, get used to the manager, get used to our style, get used to our system. Because these things, they take a while, you guys. These things, they take a while.
Ben Davies, you're a fucking criminal. I hate you, Ben Davies. I hate you. I hate you. Oh my God, you are a criminal. You are an absolute criminal. You need to be thrown in jail tonight. I need your send him back to Wales. Send him to Wales now.
Anyway, as we were saying before, we were interrupted by the team in 17th threatening the team in 1st. I didn't even want to read the super chats. KB official. Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much for the super chat. Any combination with Salah and Rodrygo is automatically a 10 out of 10. I will change your super chat. Rodrygo, red line of Taranga, Salah, 10 out of 10. Adi, no problem. Do you understand what it means to have on the left-hand side Rodrygo? Look at this. On the left-hand side Rodrygo and on the right-hand side Salah. Do you understand? Do you understand how much the opposition defenses would be shitting it? 10 out of 10. Immediately. If we could go Rodrygo, Jadon Dance, Salah, 10 out of 10. Hadi. You get me? That's the thing. This is a 10 out of 10 front three. Rodrygo, hold up the ball, link up play to Salah, to Rodrygo. Oh, my days. Ekitike holding up the ball. Okay, we have to be honest. This one is 9 out of 10, not 10 out of 10 in it. The one with Nunez, 7 out of 10. Of course, it has to be lower score. So, Ekitike holding up the ball, playing passes to Salah, Rodrygo, Wirtz there. Bro, we're going to cook the shit out of teams, bro. Come on, man. Come on. Since we read one of them, let's read the others anyway. You can bet if City were linked to Isak. Oh, it's over. Isak is absolutely going to City. Bags are packed. It's over. Sheikh Mansour wins again. Oh, scary. That's the thing. Jack, I love you so much. You and Sean specifically, because you're the ones that call this out the most. Bro, you have one conversation about Liverpool with the rival and you regret the fact that you even do football YouTube. Yesterday, I spent 1 hour explaining the fact that Newcastle would be better off by selling this A-star player and taking the money and buying 4 B-plus players so they can remain a Champions League club. No! Oh my God! How can you say selling Isak makes... Habibi, they had Isak the first time. They had Isak the first time, and when they had Isak the first time, they lost out on Champions League football. With Champions League football, they got cooked because they don't have the squad. We said this 100 gazillion million quadrillion times. I'm trying to explain basic 1 + 1 = 2. You take out Isak from Newcastle. You give them Elliot, Joe Gomez, players of that caliber, B-plus players, like this, B players. They sign like, Elanga, blah, blah, blah. Now they can maintain being a Champions League team. Chelsea got Champions League football with Nicholas Jackson. Says who? All you need to do is finish 5th. They can finish 5th. Bro, you cannot have a normal conversation about Liverpool with the rivals, honestly. It's so jarring. I swear, when they speak about Liverpool, you feel like they're speaking about Stockport, bro. Like, why would Stockport sign Isak? As if we're telling him to sign for Sunderland. You get me? Unbelievable. Oh, Lou is here. Oh my God, Lou, you subscribed to the channel? Thank you so much. It only took you about a month. You mank fraud. Fraud. You're a fraud, Lou. I hope you know this. You are a massive fraud. You're a massive fraud. What a fucking massive lot! Take them and slap them on the table. Grab them and slap them on the table. You're a Liverpool fan. You're a Liverpool fan. Take them, put them here. You're big. You're big, you're big. Newcastle, now it's your turn. Now it's your turn. Now it's your turn. Show me. No, Isak doesn't want this, guys. Guys, Isak doesn't want this. Isak wants to play with legends like Shola Amiobi and Sami Amiobi. It's his dream, you know? I'm sure Isak didn't watch Steven Gerrard growing up. He watched Jermaine Genius. I'm sure he wanted to watch to watch Lee Boyer. You know, that's what he wanted to fucking watch. Fucking mid-ass. He wanted to be Kieran Dyer. That's what he wanted to. Yeah, habibi. They ask, like, why would he leave Newcastle? As if Newcastle is a big club. Bro, these guys are mad. Look at this. Look how sexy this is. Who can do this? Facts, G-Force, like the stream. Who can do this in the whole Premier League? Let's go from left to right. From left to right. The first two, that's Chelsea. The middle three, that's Man United. The last one on the right, that's City. Liverpool have all six. All six. Are you mad? This all belongs to Liverpool Football Club. All of these belong to Liverpool Football Club. We carry the name of England in Europe like no other. There's levels to this game. There's levels. Fucking frauds. Lou just said earlier on, I subscribe to Hussam so he can shout at me at another channel. Hey, I don't shout at my subscribers. I never cook my subscribers. They'll all tell you I'm very nice to them. I don't say any bad word, nothing. You get me? I love you all. You're all my family. Like and subscribe. Hit the like button. Big up to Paul LFC who says Rodrygo for Santos, 14 GA in 41 matches for Madrid, 60 GA in 172 matches. In my opinion, he is overrated for his price and for his salary. Okay, Paul. Let's all be objective. Look at the frauds directly. Look at them. You frauds. Look at them directly. Oh, you've never insulted me. See? I've never insulted any of them, Lou. You don't have to be, you get me? You don't have to be. You don't have to be upset. I never insult anyone at all. Look at me. Pinocchio, Tyler. Love you, Tyler. Love you. Tyler has been watching me for fucking 4 years now. Bro, Tyler was there when I had like fucking 20 viewers and 6 people listening on Spaces. I remember the first time I did like a big space on Twitter. First time I did a big space on Twitter, I did it with the guy that I used to do big spaces with. I had like 22 people listening. And bro, we were like, oh my God, there's 22 people on the space. Step forward 2 years later, 3,000 people listening after the Wolves game. Crazy. The best space till this day ever in history. I genuinely believe this. The best football space in the history of football spaces was when Liverpool beat Manchester United 7-0. I started the space and for the first 45 seconds, everyone was literally just laughing. Literally, like everyone just fucking laughed. Bro, that like 2-3 days right there, bro, I drank so much 7-Up, I became sick. I think I told Tabang the story. I drank so much 7-Up and I smoked so many cigars, I literally made myself sick. I made myself get influenza. Because I drank so much 7-Up, I smoked so many cigars, bro. Third day, I woke up. I was just fucking like, Mom, make me soup. You get me? Can I please have soup today? You get me? I'm just like, I'm sick, mom. You get me? I was just on the stream the day after. I was like, oh, you gotta subscribe to Dono Sam. You know, like that was what's going on. We were just having a great time. But anyway, here's the thing, Paul. Let me tell you something. Look, let's be objective about this. A right-footed winger playing on the right-hand side will not score a lot of goals. Why? Because you take away the most basic footballing move, which is cut in and shoot. Rodrygo playing in the right-hand side can't even cut in and shoot, my brother. He literally can't even cut in and shoot. He literally can't even do that. And that's the thing. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying, bro. Like, I feel like it's very disingenuous to go like, oh my God, look how many GA he has for Real Madrid. Yeah, but he plays on the right-hand side. Who's the best winger in the Premier League, chat? Mo. If I took Mo and I played him down the left-hand side, I promise you he's not scoring 29 goals. I promise you he's not scoring 29 goals. There is no way. Because Mo can't even cut in and shoot, literally. Can't even cut in and shoot. You take away the most basic things. He's got to score goals like the ones he scored against Atletico Madrid. Like, you know, cut in and shoot with your weak foot top bins. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. I think it was Mo who mentioned it earlier on in the chat. I'll take his word for it. I haven't done my research. But apparently, 12 games he plays on the left-hand side, he had 6 goals, 6 assists. 1 GA per game. That's a very good return. So for me, I do believe he would cook for Liverpool Football Club. That's the thing. Guys, we got 816 people in here. Even Lou subscribed. So make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Please, everyone, hit the like button. Please subscribe. Let's just get to 300, 400 likes, guys. Come on. We're doing a Liverpool chat. We're having a great time with you guys. You know, all this incredible people in the chat. Big up everyone who supports us. Big up everyone who sends a super chat. Everyone who likes. Everyone who subscribes. This community is like no other. You're all a bunch of toxic frauds. But we love each other. Then that's what matters at the end of the day. Our feelings are genuine. Genuine feelings. Now, here's the thing. So the situation with the striker, I believe now Liverpool, in the next Twisted, you're one of the most toxic people. Don't even try. You're literally the definition of toxicity. You are literally nuclear waste, my brother. You're nuclear waste. Guys, does anyone have the Ben Jacobs tweet where he said Liverpool will try Isak? Ben Jacobs. Where the Ben Jacobs tweet? Where is it? Was it Anfield edition? Anyway, this is what Ben Jacobs said. Khalas, I don't want to put up the tweet on the screen. Who cares? This is what Ben Jacobs said. He said, Liverpool Football Club will try for Isak. He says no. We're going to go for Ekitike. I want to provide you guys with a very objective something. So let's just go completely objective here. Let's just go to the lineup builder thing. No, not this. The other lineup builder. Not FootMob. This one. The one that the Turkish guy made. Okay. Let me give you a very plausible scenario. Let's go here, you guys. Yeah, this one right here. If Liverpool find out in the next couple of days or weeks that the door is completely closed on signing Isak, they will turn their attention to Ekitike. Done. By the way, I take Ekitike. I really like Ekitike. Let me give you a very, very plausible scenario. No bullshit. Okay. Mo. Let's say Ekitike. Okay. I'm gonna go the most like extremely realistic, right? Nothing crazy. Let's do this. Let's say this is our starting front three right here. Ekitike, Salah, Gakpo. Let's say these are the backups. Okay. Let's say one off, like we keep. Okay. Over here, let's say we sign. I'm not even gonna attempt the name. Mikotatsa. And let's say over here we sign this. How would you rate this front 6 out of 10? How would you rate this front 6 out of 10? Tell me. How? How would you rate this front 6 out of 10? Rate it out of 10. Give me a rating. Also, you're not allowed to use 0.5. I need whole numbers. Whole numbers only. Man said 5. Bloody hell, you guys. We won the league literally with Darwin Nunez, and you're saying 5 to this. Damn. Without Salah, it's trash. Hey, this is true for a lot of things. Only 3 have the chance to win the Premier League this season: Chelsea, Man City, or Liverpool. How dare you disrespect Arsenal? You want to know, Stephen Clark, why you sent the super chat? It's because you're jealous of Arsenal. That's the truth. You are jealous of Arsenal, and you wish you were an Arsenal fan. That's the truth. You're jealous. You are jealous. You're completely jealous of Arsenal. 100%. You're so jealous. That's why you said the super chat. Okay, other scenario. This. Rate this out of 10 now. Rate this out of 10. Whole numbers only. No 0.5. Whole numbers only. We took out Ekitike, we put Isak. Rate out of 10, please. This front 6. Some people out here in the chat putting 10s. Damn! Put 1 next to your rating, and it's where Man United finished. How good do you think Sharky is? I think Sharky is a fantastic player. Listen, I wanted him at Liverpool. I'm not like one of these fans who change their energy based on the club that the player is going to. I'm not that guy. Okay. Now I give third scenario. Let's say this. Let's say now rate also out of 10. Here. This scenario, what do you rate out of 10? The one with Rodrygo, but Ekitike instead. You get me? So everyone's probably putting their scores a little bit down. Okay. Abud Habibi. Okay, guys. Now this is the final question I'll ask you guys. Big up Sheik in the chat. Final question I'll ask you guys. You can only sign one. You can only sign one. Rodrygo or Isak? Who are you signing? Give me one word. Give me one word answer. One word answer. You can only sign Rodrygo or only sign Isak. Who are you signing? Bro, literally like 99% of the chat say Isak. Fairs. Most people say Isak. Fair enough. Okay. If you're saying that, then I take you guys' word for it. So most people would like to have Isak at their football club. Fairs. If you'd have Isak at your football club over Rodrygo. Of course, Isak is a phenomenal player, phenomenal talent as well. Okay. What percentage chance you think this could happen? What percentage chance you think this could happen? Give me a percentage out of 100. Whole numbers only. Don't be a bitch and go like 7.5%. No one gives a fuck. Write whole numbers, please. What percentage this you think actually could happen? Why the fuck are the comments not loading? Guys, are you can you see me? Guys, are you don't be a bitch and go like 7 point. What percentage chance you think this could happen? Give me a percentage out of 100. Whole numbers only. Don't be a bitch and go like 7.5%. No one gives a fuck. Write whole numbers, please. Oh, you guys can see me. Okay, now the comments are back. Okay. 30%, 20%. Damn, someone said 60%. That's crazy. You really think there's a 60% chance we sign Isak and Rodrygo? You know like how mad that is. That's a mad world. It's a mad world. Rate front three: Pinocchio, Mickey Mouse, Goofy. Fonzie, rate this timeout out of 10. 1 minute timeout right now, Fonzie. Right, there you go. Put user in timeout. 1 minute. Rate this timeout out of 10. You're probably rating it, but you can't comment because you're timed out. Pinocchio would have unbelievable heading ability. Mickey Mouse would be a good dribbler. Goofy would just be useless. Goofy is Nunez in this scenario. We keep Diaz, Gakpo, Nunez, sign Isak. Rating. Ooh, great question from Happy Clapper. Great question from Happy Clapper. Let's just say this happens, right? Whichever one starts. How much would you rate this out of 10? How much would you rate this out of 10 with both Diaz and Gakpo there? What would you rate it out of 10? Rate this out of 10. So if they both, if they keep them, but we sign Isak still. No. Oh, you said keep Nunez. Fucking hell. I feel so bad even writing this. Fucking hell. Ugh. Now what? I didn't even read keep Nunez. Keep Nunez, I rate it a 5. I rate it a 5. Keep Nunez. That's 5. Right there. Bleh. You're American, Happy Clapper. I have a message to send you.
Let I tell you something, you fucking American, get the fuck out my club and go back to fucking America.
Everyone spam L in the chat for Happy Clapper. Everyone spam L in the chat, please. Everyone please spam L in the chat for him right now. I say keep Nunez.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
You're finished. You're finished. You're finished. You're finished. Wallahi, you're finished. Wallahi, you're finished.
You fraud. خلاص. Okay, I got your opinions on the possibilities. Now here's the thing, and this is where we have to be honest as Liverpool fans. Big up all the super chatters. Thank you. Like and subscribe. This is where we have to be honest about this conversation. Right? Shreyas says, now we need a versatile forward and a 9. We compete on all fronts. Of course, of course. I think we need 3 now anyway. I don't think 2 is enough. I'll be honest with you. I really don't think 2 is enough. I think 3 is what we need. There you are. Oh, that's Colombian Capo. I made peace with the Colombians, Capo, by the way. A Capo, I'll tell you a funny story. The Colombian guy that used to clip me up now says I'm balanced. And he says Tom Little and Jamie are the problem. I swear to God. I actually played this clip on the channel like 3 weeks ago. He was like, Hussam's actually pretty balanced about the Diaz situation. The other two, not so much. I'm like, wow, I'm balanced about Diaz. Hey, fair enough. Big up Colombia. Vamos. Vamos, Colombia. Big up Bogota. Big up Cartagena. Big up all the amazing cities in Colombia. Inshallah, one day I visit. You get me? But yeah. So anyway, here's the thing. So look, now we have to address this honestly. Look, if we keep talking about possibilities but not applying ourselves to get those possibilities, the possibilities get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. I don't want to be in a position, Sean. I'm holding my tongue, brother. Sean, I'm holding my tongue. I almost said something about you there because of what you just mentioned. So I'm gonna be. Thank God I remembered. What's said in the GC remains in the GC. Anywho, I do believe that we do have to start applying ourselves now. We do have to start applying ourselves as Liverpool Football Club. That's the truth. Like we do have to apply ourselves as Liverpool Football Club. We really do. Because the possibilities will get smaller if we just sit on our ass and do nothing. Like even someone like Ekitike, Mo in the chat doesn't rate him. But guess what? If Ekitike is off the table, now we're forced to even go lower like a Sesko. And that would be the horrendous scenario. I have a question to all of you that might intrigue some of you guys. Let's say Arsenal completely refuse to pay the 100 million for Gyökeres and they go and sign Sesko. Put one in the chat if you would pay 100 million euros for Gyökeres. Like let's say the Arsenal Gyökeres thing falls off. Put one in the chat, just the number one if you would pay 100 million euros for Gyökeres. Zero if you wouldn't. Just put one if you would, zero if you wouldn't. Damn, most people saying no. I can lie to you, if the Gyökeres to Arsenal thing falls off, I wouldn't say no to going in for Jock. I think he's a great striker. I think it's a fantastic signing. But anyway, fair enough if you guys say no. But the thing is, once again, the possibilities keep getting smaller, yah. The possibilities get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, and you just need to start applying what you think is going to happen. Okay, Ben Jacobs says we're going to try for Isak for the next 2-3 days. No problem. In these next 2-3 days, attempt for Isak. Attempt. Yo, Isak, do you want to join Liverpool? We're interested in making you, the star of this upcoming thing that we have at our football club. Mo and Virgil are leaving in the next 2 years and we need you there. You're going to take over. You have the possibility of winning the Ballon d'Or, blah, blah, blah. Speak to him. If he says no, or if Newcastle are taking the absolute piss with pricing, because people throw numbers around. They go 150 million plus. And I'm like, 150 million plus? You want to know who I would pay 150 million plus for? Yamal, Mbappe, Haaland. That's it. I'm not paying 150 million even for Saka. I'm not paying 150 million for Rodri. That's way too much money. That's way too much money, despite it's not my money. And of course, we can spend, but 150 million is way too much money for Isak. 120, 130 fares, but I ain't going to pay no damn 150 million for Isak. That's just too much money. 150 million. Haaland, if I could pay 150 million for Haaland, I would, because he would come to Liverpool and immediately we'd win the quadruple season 1 directly. Directly season 1 we would win. Yeah, that's my point, Joseph. Time is of the essence, bro. Time is of the essence. We can't just sit on our ass and just watch every player join this club and that club while we're still thinking oh, this is a possibility, that's a possibility. Okay, no one is saying don't try for Isak. Of course try. I want the club to try for Isak. I want the club to attempt signing Alexander Isak. I do. I do. But at the same time, like, if he says no, we need to move on. Like, you guys realize this. Now we need 2 strikers, not even 1. You know? That's the thing. Oh, it would not be fun if we get Cisco. It would be fucking shit if we get Cisco, my brother. It would be horrible if we get Cisco. Isak or Haaland. Haaland all day, bro. Haaland all day. Haaland isn't as injury prone. People say as a footballer, who cares? He has Wirtz behind him, Salah on the right, whoever on the left. We'd score like 3 million goals next season if we had Haaland. I'll be honest with you. So I'm choosing Haaland all day. People say Isak this, Isak that. But if I'm being objective about it, Haaland's done it at the top level, at the highest level, at everything. So I'd definitely take Haaland. So that's the thing for me. I think we need to start moving now. I really do believe we need to start moving now for our striker targets. We need to attempt our best. We need to try our best. That's the thing. Like, we need to try our ultimate best to try sign, someone like that. Of course, Tyler is managing mod. Tyler is my brother, bro. Like, of course, Tyler has to be managing mod. Who's the managing mods? Aaron, Tyler, Tabang, and Jenny. Those are the managing mods. All Jokers does is beat up little teams I've never heard of in the Farmers League. Wow. No, he told me he's just busy with like work and stuff like this. You get me? Who's the shirt in the background signed by? This is signed by Luis Garcia. Luis Garcia. He drinks sangria. He came from Barca to Liverpool. He's 5'7". He's football heaven. Please don't take our Luis away. Luis Garcia. I met him in Dubai. When I was in Dubai, like 5 years ago, I went to the Liverpool store. Do you know? And when I was there, because I've never seen a Liverpool store before, like I've never even seen it in Jordan. I went and when I went to like the cashier, he was like, "By the way, are you a Liverpool fan?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Just so you know, Luis Garcia is coming tomorrow. Would you like to sign up?" I'm like, "You damn right, I'd like to sign up." And then I took a picture with Luis Garcia. I wish I could find it. The selfie I took with Luis Garcia. But I took a selfie with him. I was wearing my yellow glasses. That's why I lost the picture. You'll never ever see it, you frauds, ever. You'll never see it. Stop this Nunez hate. Oh. Stop this Nunez hate. Have to give flowers to Spurs though, Kudus and Morgan Gibbs. What you are correct, Shreyas. We have to give flowers to Spurs, but at the end of the day, if I start speaking about the teams that finished 17th, then I would start to give flowers to like Brentford and shit like this. You get me? And I just can't. I just can't do it. I can't give flowers to Brentford level clubs. I've got to be objective. I cannot give flowers to Brentford level clubs, bro. I really can. Big up to you, Don. How you hold up, bro? I'll be honest with you. It is pretty difficult. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. It is difficult. Like, I said it earlier on, even in the chat. Like, I still feel guilty talking about Liverpool Football Club this moment in time. Like, the problem is these news, like the news and the stuff. Like, because this is my job and because we have a role to play as football content creators, talking to the people, talking to you guys, and having these conversations. And of course, this is my job, as you guys know. It makes it difficult. But even a week later, like, I still think about, the what happened last Thursday, 7 days ago. The ones who were awake early, they know, like, there was a Hussam X Tom Little scheduled. And when there was when I woke up I looked at my phone, and every single like message I got, like, yo, what? And then I went directly to check like official news, and it was there, and just my heart sunk immediately. Like I just had this like sinking feeling. It still feels, it genuinely, like deep down, I still feel like even bad talking about this, you know. But this little experience on this on this, you know, like tragedy has shown me who the real ones are, man. Like I appreciate that, guys. And all the people who question me all got like literally like blocked and timed out and all this, like they're no longer part of this community. You know, this community, yes, we are toxic, but there are times where we have to come together, and I'm glad so many people came together, you know. And I know myself, because literally for like 4 or 5 days I didn't even mention any Liverpool news. The people who are subscribed to the channel know, like we literally just did like general Premier League stuff for a period of 4 or 5 days, you know. And then the Coppish stream was the first time we did it, and even till this day, like it just feels so wrong. Like how am I supposed to sit here and go like, oh yeah, by the way guys, we need like one more striker? But it just feels wrong. Like it just feels so sad and upsetting, you know. Like Diogo Jota really left us, man. It's just genuinely very sad. It's genuinely such a sad thing. Like, and I really can't get over it. I really can't get over it. And, you know, with us, like, and that's why Callum's words are big. He was like, listen, our role as like content creators is to galvanize the fan base, is to try to get everyone to come together. And I'm trying my best to do that, but even sometimes I have to hold myself together, you know. Like 7 days ago, just 7 days ago, this happened. Like literally just 7 days ago, this happened. Like it's not like it's been long or something. It's literally just 7 days ago. Literally last Thursday. It just feels so wrong, honestly. Like, and yeah, it just shows you how precious life is. But this community came through. We mourned it together. We did unbelievable work together as well for charity. Many people were touched by the stories I posted on my Snapchat as well. You know, the stuff that they saw with the women that we were able to help out. And yeah, we come together. But it's still like, it just feels so wrong. Like even me doing like Liverpool transfer news, you know, like me sit here, you know, like of course it's my job, and you know, I do YouTube as well, and I'm a content creator, alhamdulillah, with like almost 55,000 subscribers. So we have to bring people together, we have to galvanize each other, we have to push like each other through these tough moments, you know. But it's just deep down, like it just doesn't feel right, you know. Like it just doesn't feel right. It really doesn't, like, you know, it really just doesn't feel right. Like I was thinking about this as well the other day, and I'm thinking out loud right now and sharing it with you guys. Low key now, I might cancel the whole like Nunez leaving party thing, because this just gives me a different perspective about things. This just giving me a different perspective about things. Now I don't want to do like Nunez leaving party anymore, because I feel like it's just like I would think about it, but I would go like, no, I don't need to do that anymore. Like, of course, we'll do a stream when Nunez leaves to talk about it from a transfer perspective, and we can even be like happy that he's left Liverpool. But I'm not gonna do like a leaving party or anything like. So that's the thing for me. Like, we always have to think of each other like as as human beings, and you guys know me. Like, I'll try my best always to make the right decisions and the correct decisions, and I'm glad that there are so many people like who are who believe in me, so many people who put their trust in me, so many people who know like who I am. You know, that's the thing. This is the thing for me, and it's just difficult. It's just difficult. Samia, I will time out you to smithereens. Allow it. So yeah, it was just such a like, it was a moment where I just like literally laid there in silence for like 3 hours. Quite literally laid there in silence for like 3 hours, you know? And people are like, and people specifically when I was called out by certain people, well, that was put under the carpet now. We solved the problem and stuff. But people always say stuff about, oh, money this, money that. Bro, you know how many big hitters I have in the chat right now? Ask Tyler, have I ever treated him differently if he doesn't send a super chat? Ask all the people in the chat. Ask them, they'll tell you. 55,000 subscribers, alhamdulillah, no membership. Membership only stream, all this, that's just not my cup of tea. That's not what I do. You want to do it, do it. There are other people who do it. There's people who respect who do it. Fair enough, but that's just never going to be me. You know? Khalas, alhamdulillah. Allah gives rizq, and whatever happens, happens. Like at the end of the day, I come here, I talk football with you guys. That's it. There are some streams where literally like 50 minutes into the stream, there is like no super chat, no movement. And I'm not sat here going like, oh, I become a different person now. I get aggravated or annoyed. Khalas, adi, yani. Whatever it is, it is. Like there are people in the chat who have sent me like $800 before. Like literally, there are people in this chat who have sent me 1,000 dirhams before. There are people who have sent me £500 before. Like people have dropped massive numbers in the chat, and you know, it doesn't change me as a person. It doesn't change me as a person. It doesn't change me as a human being. You know, and at the end of the day, we're all humans, and you know, it was very sad what happened. And last week, I had a sinking feeling. Literally for like 2 hours, I was just stood like laid on my bed, just staring at the ceiling, like just like in silence. Like I didn't even know how to react, what to say, what I should do. You know, I didn't even know what, like, yeah, it's just, I don't even know what to say. Don't even know what to say. It's a very sad situation, but we come together as a community and as family. And I do believe, you know, even Aaron reached out and said, listen, your reaction since the Jota thing has been absolutely class. And I appreciate that from Aaron, because that 3-4 day period as a community, as a group of people, we were very respectful. We did something for a charitable cause, and we came together like no other. And I think it's unbelievable as well. And, you know, it is what it is. And people who said like silly shit on that day immediately like got banned, you know, like immediately got banned. You know, it's I'll never forget this. Like before I even had the chance to speak, people in the chat are like, why is the stream monetized? Why? I'm like, bro, can I just talk? Can I tell you why it's monetized? Do you really think I'm gonna monetize the death of someone? Please. Like, I'd never do that, you know? I'd never do that. Never monetize that. I'd never make money off someone dying, bro. That's not how I was raised. That's not how I look at life. So we did something amazing together, you know? And yeah. Under that stony exterior, you have a soft center. You know, that might be the best comment you've ever made in your life. Because usually all your comments are just like trolling and like stupid shit. This is the first good comment you've made in your life. And yeah, of course, like maybe I'm a little bit soft-centered. Maybe I'm a little bit, you know, like this. But it's just how I was raised, how I think, you know, because someone passed away, you know, and it's someone that you watched every single week, and his brother in an accident. So it just puts life into perspective. It really does. And this community came together like no other. And we have a family. We have a group of people who are just absolutely incredible. And like people still online till this day, like don't understand the internet. When someone like No Context Fan TV shares a clip of me, he does not share Hussam reacts to McAllister scoring. Hussam reacts to Liverpool winning Premier League. They don't share that stuff. There's an idiot who quote tweeted like, you know, the one of my rants going like, the only time this guy is trending is when like something negative is happening. The name of the page is No Context Fan TV. He's not going to tweet, oh look, Hussam's reaction to McAllister header. He's not going to tweet that, bro. The reason why you see that is because you don't come watch the channel. Many people in the chat told me the first time they saw my channel was like that No Context stuff, and they thought they're coming into like this negative guy who never has anything positive to say. And then they watch me, and like 95% of the time I'm positive, because you know there's not much to complain about at this moment in time when it comes to our club. You know, you have to just think for yourself, make up your own opinion. You know, and that's what you do. That's what we do. I try my best to always do that. And we have to represent for the community, for the club, for the family, for the Liverpool family. You know? Yeah, but I'm not talking about a random Twitter guy, Tyler. He's a content creator who appears on channels and shit like this, and he come here and say that stupid shit. You know? That's the thing. Oh, 100%. 100%. You know, like you as a viewer might be sat there like just watching No Context Fan TV and laughing. But for us, like as a content creator, bro, I'm telling you right now, it does a lot more damage. It does a lot more damage than it does good. Because yes, there might be 4, 5, 6%, 7%, even 20% of the people who will go like, okay, let me actually check out this Hussam and see what he says. Let me see what he's about, and then I'll make my mind up. Some people might come watch me and go like, yo, this is not for me. Some people who we have had like so much respect for have stabbed us in the back. Yeah, I mean, this is life, you know. But I'm talking about the people who are like the 80%, like they'll watch the clip and they go like, why is this guy always mourning? But I'm not always mourning. Come watch the channel. You see, I'm not always mourning. I'm literally positive like 95% of the time. But if you're in No Context Fan TV's place, why would you post Hussam reacts to McAllister goal? Hussam reacts to Liverpool lifting the Premier League. No retweets, no likes, no nothing. No one would watch. You know, no one would follow his channel for that. You get me? So that's the thing. So yeah, at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. You have to come together as a family. I still find it difficult to even speak about like Liverpool a week later. Put one in the chat if you want me to do a live tomorrow at like 11:45 a.m. You know, the ones that I usually do on a Friday. Put one in the chat. Fraud Nation channel. Big up Snipes. Okay, most people would want to watch. Big up to Cave, who says, there is a reason we always come back here, and that's because we know what kind of man you are. That's more important than your football takes. Of course. You want to know the problem? A lot of people don't know the type of men or people that they watch. And you know, here's the thing. And I've said this since 2024. Since I made up with Grizz, I'm like, listen, no more drama. I've had enough of drama. But you see, if I want to do what Lee does, I have so many people I can call out. Bas khalas, I take the high road. You do you, I'm going to do me. You know, and that's it. But sometimes you see people in the comment section, you know, watching them and going like, oh, X, you're so real. Y, you're so real. Z, you're so real. I'm like, yeah, but you don't know. There's so much you don't know. There is so much you don't know behind the scenes, Habibi. You don't know that X has spoken shit about me behind my back. You don't know that Y has done that. You don't know that Z has done that. Oh, there's a lot of things you don't know. But, and also when the cameras are off, you know the truth about people. Because when I end the stream and there's a panel on, I know, like, we have conversations, we talk for a little bit. And, you know, you get to know people, you get to know information, you get to know, like, about them. That's the thing, you know. And I promise you, a lot of people. Okay, let me put it this way. There is a lot who are fake. Not X like expressions. I'm saying X like random person, you know? X, Y, Z. You know, like 3 random people. I'll tell you a piece of information that would shock you. I've heard someone tell me with his very own mouth, I supported Club X growing up, but now I'm doing content about Club Z because it's better for business. I swear to Allah. Allah is my witness. I actually support Club X, but I'm going to do content about Club Z because it's better for business. I've seen people talk about how much money they made from this video, how much money they made from that video, how much subscribers they get from this video, these opportunities that they had from this video, that video, blah, blah, blah. You guys saw with your very own eyes. I rejected $1,000 because they wanted me to promote a game with a half-naked woman. And I refused to do that. I'm going to sexualize women to shoot a gun and make money off of it. That's the most basic example. People saw the email. I can literally put the email in the new tab right now. You can read it again. $1,000. I said no because it's principle. It's principle. If you want to sell a shooting game, no problem. Talk to me, Habibi. But you saw like a half-naked woman, shooting at clubs and shit like this. Come on, man. It's just, I'm not gonna go there. I've seen people speak about money on YouTube in a certain way that makes me know for a fact that they don't do this for passion for football. Like, they don't actually love the sport. They love the money that comes from speaking about the sport. That's the thing. Oh, there's so much shit you guys don't know behind the scenes. Oh, you don't know. Yeah, there's so much you don't know. It is what it is. But me, I'm not going to reveal any names. I'm not going to, cook or chef anyone or any of this. Khalas, it's not my style. Now I want to be peaceful. I'm fucking 30 years old, as SR keeps reminding in the chat. It's time to start thinking about my grandchildren. You got me? I've had enough. Khalas. You get me? No more drama. Unless someone calls me out, I have the right to respond. Other than that, I'm just not going to call anyone out by name or blah, 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 blah. But regardless, it's never about the numbers. It's about who has the streets. I still have, alhamdulillah, 700 people watching me talk nothing football related, even for the last 20 minutes. That's real. That's when you have the support of the people, And at the end of the day, we can all have like a high number of viewers. Redirect, blah, blah. There's new styles now. When I first started YouTube, there was no such thing as redirect. I had 6 fucking people watch me live. I had 7 people watching me live. 10 people. When I first got 10 people, I was so excited. Oh my God, there's 10 people watching me live. Like, I told my mom, like, 10 people watching me. It's crazy. Igal gave me a big chance, big content creator, first time ever. Come on my channel, I had 30 live people watching me. 30 people watching me live. I'm like, damn, 30 people are watching me. And now look, we've come a long way. Aisha, ask her here, she's an OG. Aisha remembers the days of Casper Dali. Like, I'm talking about OG as fuck OG. You get me? Like, at the time, I was literally so excited to have 10 people watching me. I was like, thank you guys so much. 10 people are in the chat. Like and subscribe, like, it's been a crazy roller coaster, Habibi. It's been a crazy roller coaster. Absolutely unbelievable roller coaster growth. That's just the truth. Vel knew me from before I even had 100 subs. Vel then became my thumbnail guy for free for like 6 months. And then the year after I paid him, and now he's the second highest paid after Skull Thuggery. Vel is the second highest paid graphic designer on Skull Thuggery. Lil fraud, and he's still a lazy fuck, but lately he's improved a little bit. He's no longer a lazy piece of shit. He's a lot quicker, but he's very good. He made me some incredible thumbnails at the start. I'm like, yo, Vel is cooking. You're cooking, lad. Yeah, so many people don't know this, but I've worked with KG before. That's why he shouted me out. Remember when the Zubimendi thing was happening? He's like, oh, I wonder who Don Hussam will support. He said it on the show with Expressions and KG. And I always think like, yo, me getting a shout out from KG? I'm literally halfway across the world. You get me? Halfway across the world. Who the fuck pays moderators? Who pays mods? No, it was during Arteta era. I started 4 years ago. When I started YouTube, it was year 2 Arteta. It was year 2 Arteta. Anyway, we've come a long way. Regardless, listen, big up to all of you guys. Make sure you guys are liking, make sure you guys are subscribing. This stream's gonna take over to the football terrace. Terry has like this gaming thing coming up as well. Yes, you are. Remember the group chat with Casper, Dali, and all these? Like, bro, it was a long time ago, man. Long time ago, but yeah, it was great memories. It was incredible memories. So many things I could go through, but not now. You know, maybe if we celebrate like 60,000 subs or 70,000 subs, inshallah, maybe we'll go a bit deeper even to those times. Regardless, I love every single one of you guys. This stream is gonna take you over to the football terrace, and I'll see. Khalas, maybe we'll do a show inshallah early tomorrow. Peace out.